Let's talk. Most of the time I come here and I've got some cool fact or trivia or story that you can take and you can go home and apply that to your SCA career. And while I hope what I'm about to say is something that you can apply to your SCA career, this is not a cool story or a cool fact. This is much more a bit of accountability, and this is also, I like to think of it as a form of leadership by example, or perhaps education by example is the better way to phrase that. I recently sat down with my wife and we had a long talk about my SCA career because there's been a number of things I've been putting off for a few years now, things I've been interested in doing that I've got other things I'm doing, and I'm kind of triaging my time. And I said to myself, I said to her that, as much as I want to keep doing what I'm doing, I want to keep supporting the College of Heralds, I want to keep teaching, I want to keep service and work very central in my life, and I still do. There are a couple of things I would also love to do that I haven't done, and I haven't been able to do. And we talked about it, and first of all, there are a few areas of my life, to be absolutely fair, where I am paring back. They're not major. You're not going to see me not heralding. You're not going to see me stepping away from anything. No. These are minor adjustments. Let me be very clear about that. I'm not quitting being the Ivo that you know. But I'm making room for a few other things because I want to go do some other stuff. The first thing that I'm going to do now is I'm going to go start entering arts and sciences competitions competitively. Now, most of you know I do several arts within the SCA, and I do a lot of different things. But something I don't do is I don't do documentation. I'm not competitive. I don't want to be competitive. I've always done my art through the lens of service. I make something, I give it to someone else. That's how I do things. Now, not only am I looking towards making something, but I need to document the construction process, and then I need to document the historicity of it, and then I need to make that documentation readable and citable and properly sourced for a panel of judges. That's something I've never done before. That is a very, very different approach artistically than has been mine to SCA Arts and Sciences. And I'm doing it. Is it nerve-wracking? Yes, it is. I will absolutely admit that. Have I even entered anything, like with this new mindset, have I entered anything into a competition yet? No, but I do have a competition that I've got my sights set on. Do I have any goals past that? Kind of some long-term goals, but more of this is something I want to do. I want to be in that environment where not only am I hanging out, pardon the phrase, am I hanging out with the cool artisans, but I also want an environment where I can have some very serious technical conversations about my art. I want to be able to sit down with a sculptor or a coin striker or a portrait painter and have these detailed conversations about proportion, scale, tools. And I mean, do you have to be competitive? Do you have to enter competitions to do that? No. But in my current environment where I am, the events that are available to me, that certainly is made a little easier if you're entering competitions. So that's one of the reasons why. And the other reason why is that I feel like my art is at a point where if I want to teach, if I want to do more with my art, this is kind of the next step. This is, I need to document, I need to knuckle down, I need to become that egghead who's able to say, oh yeah, that was this artist from this year who did this and used this, and I use this and this for these reasons, and so forth. You know, I say egghead respectfully, but there are times where I have rolled my eyes at other artisans like, man, you're taking this entirely too seriously. And now I'm like, no, they're doing this out of respect for all the work they've done, and I feel like I'm at a point where if I want to get better, part of that is learning all of this. So you're going, you know, if you follow me, if you know me, or if you just follow me here, you probably are going to see some more videos talking about documentation and presentation and my A&S journey. So that's one, but we're not done. We're not done. Just under a month ago, on a Wednesday evening, I got out of work and I drove about 15 minutes south and I attended my first rapier practice. I have never fought rapier in my life. Practice, tournament, whatever. I like to think of myself as rapier adjacent for most of my SCA career because I've been heralding rapier tournaments for literally decades. But I've never put on a mask and fought. Never happened until that night. Now, I attended my third practice last week, and I'll be attending another one this week, and I don't plan on stopping. But I am entering at the ground level. All of the motor skills, all of the training that I still retain some of from my chivalric combat days does not apply to SCA rapier. The movements I remember from Shiv are a lot of parry and bash because the weapons I used were striking and hacking weapons. You don't do that with a rapier. Rapier's not a hacking weapon. So I'm having to learn a whole different set of muscle movements. I'm having to do a whole different set of things. There are people in there who I am learning from who I was holding my award of arms before their parents met. And at the same time, they are teaching me the basics of SCA rapier. And that's not a lament, ladies and gentlemen. That is a very deliberate fact that I am subjecting myself to because I tell people all the time, do whatever you want, learn whatever you want. And I tell people, age doesn't make a difference. I tell people, if you're 60 and want to learn to fight, as long as you can do it safely, as long as you're not hurting yourself, go do it. I have been playing for over 27 years. And outside of that gymnasium, I am His Lordship Ivo Blackhawk. Everyone knows me. Everyone knows my strengths. Everyone knows I've got history in the SCA. But I walk in there, I am the bottom-ranked, least skilled rookie in that room. And still, despite that, or possibly because of it, I am welcomed like a brother. Every fight is met with a salute and is concluded with a hug. The camaraderie is there. The community is there. I was still wearing the sweaty shirt from my first practice when I get a notification that I had been added to the local SCA rapier community group on social media. And I commented on that, hey, I've attended one practice and you're drafting me already? What the heck? And the next day, there's a comment on there. Master Robin of Gilwell, triple peer, one of the 3 founding members of the Order of Defense in Onstiora. The man is a legend, whether he'll admit it or not. The man is a legend. His name carries weight. He commented on there saying, you have picked up a sword with us. You are part of the community. Welcome. And I'm still the greenest rank amateur rookie newbie in there. And that is the welcome that was waiting for me. in the days, weeks, months, and years to come, I'm hoping I'll be able to share with you guys my journey as a rookie rapier fighter, because that's what I am, and this is something I wanted to do for a while, and I am glad I'm doing it. So for all the times that I've told you, you know, go do whatever you want, take a break whenever you need it, learn whatever you want, don't let age or status or whatever slow you down. I'm trying to apply that here. I am shifting course, and I am now on top of my regular life, which just a few minor adjustments to make room for these. I am now going to enter arts and sciences competitively with an eye towards winning. This is not going to be some, I'll do my best. This is going to be, what do they want to see? Where do they want to see it? What format do they want to see it? I'm going to hit all these bullet points. I want to be a contender. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that. And that's how I'm approaching this. And I'm now a rookie fighter again, learning from scratch, from the ground up. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to someday hold my own, maybe not win, but hold my own with some of the greats that are up here. So that's my update. That is my story for right now. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you at the next event. Until then, goodbye and God bless. If there are two things I've learned that drive videos these days, it's controversy and engagement. Now, I am never going to fly the controversy flag on a regular basis. It's not what I'm here for. It's not the content I want to make, and I really don't think it helps any of us. But let's do engagement. If you like this video, please go down in the comments and leave a comment. Make sure to share the video. And last but not least, easiest of all, make sure to like the video. That helps drive the algorithm. It helps get the video views and helps promote this material. Thank you very much.